And away they go. On the way to a good enough start. One of the early leaders is Extraction right down the centre. On the outside is Ginger Palace in the yellow cap. Just off them Fire Festival. Fantasy Girls in the blue cap, orange body. Wider out is Dirty Mimosa. Circling Runners and Global Scene races out at the back end of the field now as they go down the side of the track. Dirty Mimosa found the lead, gone about a half a length clear past the 1,000 from Ginger Palace, racing in the second spot. Racing in third is Fantasy Girl, one off the fence with Extraction along the rail. Then came Fire Festival and Global Scene, still the trailer, got about 8 lengths to make up. They into the home straight past the 800 metre marker. Dirty Mimosa's come to the outside of the track but still leads it. On the inside, Ginger Palace. Then in behind them is Fantasy Girl, is on the stand side. Further back Extraction, Global Scene, and further back Fire Festival in the blue sleeves and cap. Coming down now to the last 400 metres, Ginger Palace has now claimed the advantage, gone about a length clear. Fantasy Girls running on the outside, searches Extraction down the middle. Further back in the field is Fire Festival now as they come down to the last 200. Extraction now picks up the lead. Ginger Palace is still right there along the inside. Then came Fantasy Girl and Fire Festival further back. Extraction in front, but Ginger Palace is fighting right back along the inside. Ginger Palace is going to get there from in second. Extraction. Then came Fantasy Girl and Global Scene was further back. Dirty Mimosa, and then came Fire Festival. So here's your head on replay. Ginger Palace is along the inside. Extraction's on the outside in the orange cap. Comes through to pick it up, but Ginger Palace fighting right back along the inside and gets up to win it by about a neck. The dual daughter Patala Palace for the Gavin Smith stable and Craig Zaki, the winning rider. 6-3-4-7, first four across the line.
Welcome back to Fairview, first leg of the place accumulator, and well done to Millstream Stud, Jan Mantell, breeding the filly that came out today. And I tell you what, she's going to be a nice 3-year-old, so keep your eyes and ears posted when you see her run. That's Ginger Palace. She wins for the Gavin Smith stable this afternoon. Big, long striding action with a big hind quarter as well. I liked what I saw there. And Sadiq will know about that because he's very much a part of the stable there as well. Now, he does hold the 1,500 Rand for JJ. He is in charge of the winner this afternoon, Ginger Palace. So please tell him very well done. Thank you. Craig, let's go to you and chat to you about Ginger Palace because I'd had off air quickly. Firstly, well done. And saying to you, and you immediately turned and you said, yeah, 3-year-old's going to be a decent horse this. I love the action moving to post.
Yeah, there's a lot to like about her.
Yeah.
Size, her action, her demeanour, everything about her is really, really nice and positive. And I'm glad she's got the job done today. She's obviously getting a lot of confidence from each and every run, and that always helps going forward.
All right, now, obviously looking at a small field, the favourite was Fantasy Girl, who was fighting the whole way. You didn't see that behind. Were you behind Fantasy Girl or were you ahead of Fantasy Girl?
I was ahead of her.
Okay.
Last time in a mile, this filly really kicked those back gates badly and didn't get a good start.
All right.
That race was run, go, stop, turn into a sprint, but I really liked the way she made up ground. And I was a little bit concerned about the 14 today, but Mr. Smith and Dean did a great job in getting her to load later. She flew the gates, and I just made use of it. I had the kid on my outside who wasn't doing my filly justice, cutting throats, and she did do it harder around the bend, but she's a game filly. I thought it was a really, really gutsy win, and yeah, like I said, she's going to be nice 3-year-old.
All right, now let's just quickly, I'm not going to go through all your runners. I'm going to ask you, next leg coming up, knocking on the door. You're riding King of Queen. It's the first leg of the Pick Six. Nadine's tipping it first. I'm tipping it first. What do you think?
Yeah, he's definitely one of my better rides today. 4 seconds in a row, we're hoping to get it right. A little bit of a wide draw, but it's not a strong field, and he should be good enough from there.
I think so as well.
I thought him, this filly, and the one in the last, where Mr. Smith, I think, has a very strong hand, could be my best rides today.
Thank you so much. Thanks for sharing, and well done to your sponsors.
Thank you. Well done to the team once again. Great job done by them. Well done to Mr. Barner and all his partners involved, and to my sponsors, Maritz Vinton and Volksboschrift. Thank you.
There we go. Thanks so much to winning jockey there, Craig Zaki, and he's given us a bit of confidence for that Pick Six coming up as well. Yep, Gavin Smith Racing, they in the winner's box this afternoon, and we're in for next month and a half with regards to the title. Yeah, this is the reigning champion at the moment, and Alan's a little bit ahead at the moment. And whether you look at that or you don't look at that, at the end of the day, the punters out there are starting to take note of that and think about it when working out their bets as well. But for you, you're going to like what you saw today because you've heard the feedback now as well. Your comment was big striding filly. When I saw in the parade ring and moving to post, it made sense because, I'm going to stick with her when she's a 3-year-old.
I was very worried about her earlier, Neil, because she didn't quite put it together, and like Nate and I chatted on Wednesday, and said she's a big striding filly, decent last run, but it was a mile. This is a 14, maybe a touch on the sharp side, but these against juveniles. And I was just quite pleased that we stayed on the turf because her poly runs, she can't travel, and you ask her to quicken, she can't quicken, Neil. She's got too long of an action, and she doesn't enjoy the tight bend and the short straight. So, thankfully it stayed on the turf, and she can use her action like you could see. I mean, she was unwinding the whole way up the straight, and it was actually a gutsy win. That other horse at nice Natal form, and they pulled away from the third horse, so I'm pleased about that. And she's going to be best effective over a touch further as well. And on that note, well done to Jan. I know he likes the mare, Jan Mantell from Millstream. And to all the guys involved, Sonny and Faisal, well done guys. And to Quinton Thaver and Solibwana, to Faisal, and to Sonny. Well done guys.
Well done to you, Gavin. Well done to you.
Thank you very much. Thanks to my sponsors, Hollywood.
All right, there we go. Gavin Smith Racing. And if you want to find out, you've still got time to go onto your Racing Today app. You will see the interviews Nadine did in the week, and the Gavin Smith's comments will all be there as well. And then also, if you go onto the Gavin Smith social media website, they do point out their best runners on the day. We touched on them earlier on today. We'll go through it in a short while as well. But well done to the Gavin Smith Racing stable with what I thought was a decent win by number 6, Ginger Palace.